Students who organize performances face many challenges, such as a lack of manpower, funding problems, and time constraints. Among these, funding is an especially pressing problem. This is true not only for professional arts groups, but also for student performers. The difficulty in securing corporate sponsorship is due to several reasons. One of them is competition from other performing groups, says Ms. Verena Tay, an experienced performing arts practitioner.
Basically, you're up against a bit large competition, because a lot of other groups are applying to the same bodies for a finite pie, for a share of that finite pie.
However, for students, it is even tougher.
Institutions that want to give out money, they tend not to give us the money because they think that we're from educational background. Our school should provide and not them. Like National Art Council, National Youth Council, they tend to provide to people who are not from educational base.
In addition, some companies are also reluctant to provide sponsorship as they do not see what they can gain in return.
If the money that they are paying is not equal to what they are getting in return, they might not sponsor. And what do I mean when I say getting in return? Means in terms of recognition wise, I think a lot of companies, when they sponsor, they would like to look for recognition.
Indeed, students do face many constraints in trying to get corporate sponsorship. However, there are ways in which they can improve their chances.
It's your drive, your enthusiasm, and your clarity. I think above all, the clarity of your vision, and of course the ability to convince the potential sponsor that you are of a certain standard and of a certain reliability, that your money is just not going down the drain, right?
What we actually thought of is to perform for their events. Like different companies have their own company dinners, their own special events, and you can volunteer, to perform at their events. Thank them for their contribution to your club.
Ultimately, student performers also rely on support from the public. Buying a ticket is not just a form of moral encouragement for students in the performing arts. More importantly, it is a source of their funds.
The performance is quite good actually, rather professional, because I have some friends who are actually within the team itself, and they do have coaches to give them lessons.
They really put in a lot of effort in the performances, although it's hall-based, but the amount of effort they put in is rather amazing.
It is not easy to get corporate sponsorship, but this does not necessarily mean the end of the road for student groups. They can exercise their creativity in trying to get funds, and as long as they have the passion and continued public support, they can go a long way.